Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to share with you step by step on how we can use XTREND speed. This is going to be a complete guide, and after finishing this video you'll know exactly how to use it. Also in the end I'm going to share with you the tips on how we can succeed as a trader. So let's start. So in the moment when you are going to open the app, you're going to find here options to deposit and then also trade, and there you're going to find some options. So for like understanding the fees and also the copy trading, if you would like to copy trade someone. So if you don't want to trade but you want to copy, that's something that you can do. Now right here, when you would click on a market, you are going to find the instruments. So there on the top you have option to switch between the cryptocurrency, the forex commodities, the shares, the ETF, the mini contract, or even those which are 24/7. So I can click here on the forex and I'm going to have all the forex instruments. So here when I would click on, let's say for the favorites, I can click here for the cryptocurrency. And I'm going to show you now how you can trade and how the whole process works. So I'm going to click here on the Bitcoin USD, and right there you have option first to see on the top for the chart. Then you're going to have the order where you are going to find you're going to have orders here, and for the trading that are right now actively. We're going to see it when we're going to like do the trade. Then you're going to have the copy trading where you can check someone that you would like copy trade them, and then you're going to find the strategy. So this is something that you can also, as a trading opportunities, you can do it and use. And then you're going to have the market alert and overview about what you can actually see here for trading conditions for the Bitcoin USD, like the leverage that is 1 to 20, then the quantity, max holding position, then one lot size. Okay, I will explain to you how it works, but you can have one lot size, and you can have this overview. So the commission, and also overnight fee. So how it works is that if you're going to hold it overnight, then this is the amount that you are going to pay in a fees. And that's something that you need to know. And overnight fee charge time, so at 20.50 it's going to charge the overnight fee. So before that, if you're going to close the trade, you are not going to pay the overnight fee. So that's for that. Now when we're going to look here for the charts, and we're going to see here you have option to change the period. Depends what kind of trader are you and what kind of thing you want to track. So here we see the graph. Now you're gonna find here the option to sell and buy. How it works is that you have option to short the position or you can long the position. What it means, when you want to long the position, you're gonna click buy, and it means is that I believe the price is going to go up and I'm going to make money on it. Or when it's going to be sell is that I believe it's shorting, the price is going to go down and I'm going to make money while it's going to go down. So that's the difference there. Then you're going to find here options to quantity. So as you can see, when you're going to write as we saw it, that one quantity means one Bitcoin. And what do you see here? So we have leverage 1 to 20. So our margin needs to be 3,000. So we need to have 3,000 to be available to the whole Bitcoin. But let's say if you want to go 0.5 lots, we have half of the Bitcoin and we need a 1 to 20 leverage. We need less money. But what is important about leverage? Because the profitability can be very good, only because when you have leverage, you control, let's say the one Bitcoin, the whole Bitcoin you control for the $3,100. That's really good. But also, when the percentage goes up and you make money, it's the opposite thing too. So let's say that you are going to lose few percent, you're going to lose the whole margin. And not only that, it's kind of risky on both sides. So you need to exactly know what you're doing when trading with the leverage. So method of payment, you're going to find here options to the my credit and available. So let's say we're going to have, and we can go even further, you're going to have 0.01, right, like 10%, and then you're going to have estimated margin $30. And then you have option to stop loss. So you want to always have stop loss. Whatever you do, right, guys, whatever you trade with, always have a stop loss. So here when I'm going to click stop loss, and you're going to have the price, and like, okay, when the loss is going to be 1,000, then I'm going to sell and like confirm. Okay, so this is my stop loss. Now, what is important is that before you're gonna make any trade, you need to know when you're taking profits and what is your stop loss when you're going to stop trading. Also, don't like go lower with the stop loss. It's like, okay, it's going to go back, I'm going to lower my stop loss. That's your strategy, right? You need to know when you're taking money and what you're willing to lose. Take profit, very similar. Is that okay when you want to take profit? So let's say my profit is going to be on a price of 69,000, right? And okay, this is where I'm going to take profit. What I recommend to do is taking partial profits during when you're going to have, let's say it's going to run further, it's going to run up. You want to take partial profits. That's something that I would recommend to do. So here for the market order, this is something that we have and pretty much understandable, right? What would you do then is that you would open position. Same here when I'm going to click limit order. So what the limit order is and what are the CFDs? This is very important. When you're trading CFDs, you are not actually owning any asset. You are trading on a price. So you don't own Bitcoin, you don't own shares, you don't own everything. When it's CFDs, you're not owning, you're trading on a price. Now I'm going to explain to you how the limit order works. So with the market order, you are going to be in real-time trading. With the limit order, you are trading on a specific price. So when, let's say I have buy a long position and I want the price to go up, I would put limit order for 60,000. So first I'm waiting for the dip. And when it would go down, then I'm going to do the trade and it's going to, do it for me, the trade. The sell is different. First, I'm going to wait for the price to go higher and then I'm going to execute the trade. So, and all the other things are very similar with the leverage, with the margin, and then you want to always check the details, what kind of leverage you have there, what is the lot size, because the lot size could change. So now, when we have the Bitcoin USD, I'm going to also share with you here, if you want to trade Forex, you see right here that I'm going to click buy, and there you see the leverage is 1 to 200. You can, of course, change the leverage if you would like, but the leverage here is insane. So you need to really expect that just by the calculation, let's say that you're going to have one lot is 1,000. So let's say one quantity lot is 100,000. And you see details here, one lot size, 100,000 euro. And max leverage 1 to 350. You see the commission, what is the overnight fee if you would hold it through the night, and also the market hours. So here when you see that you have this leverage, that to control 100,000, right, you need to have estimate margin 577 euro. This means is that it's insane because like the leverage is crazy. And now let's say that you would do this trade, right? How much you would make at 1% increase? If you would go 1% up, you're gonna make 1,000 euro on those 500 margin. Then if you would go 1% loss, you're gonna lose 1,000 euro. This means that if if you would go 0.50% down, then you're gonna completely wiped out whole margin. So this is why the leverage is very scary. And again, then you're gonna have, like, let's say I'm going to be the quantity here, let's say 0.1 or 0.01, and then I'm going to do the my credit, and I'm going to confirm. And you always want to have a stop loss. So let's say we're gonna have, I know, $5 here, confirm, open, yes. Okay. So now what you can find here are orders. So in order, you can find the order that you just did. So here also I want to show you when I would go back in orders, mine on copy trading. No, here we see that we have the trading, and if you would have limit order, it would be in orders, but also here you're going to find it. That's what I want to share with you. So here when we're going to have the Euro USD and we're going to have the order, I can click on it. And if you would like, is that you're going to have the option to close it. You can change the stop loss and also change the take profit. So when you're going to take profit, then you can like change it. Let's say it's going to be let's say we're gonna have, what we're gonna do, so take profit or like this, right? So you can check out the take profit, the stop loss, and how you're gonna have it. And then I can click close here and okay, continue to close. Now what you can do is you can close the quantity of all or everything. So I'm going to close everything, and this is how you're going to do it. Another thing that I want to share with you is that you are going to find the option to have the quick trade. And when I go back, the quick mode. So here when you would have a trade, right? And you're going to click on the top right, there is this kind of like, I don't know how would I call it, blitz or something. You're going to have the heart, the three dots, and there's this circle with the quick mode here. When you would click on it, there you're gonna see the real account. You can even switch to demo, and that's something I would encourage you to do. First, trade with the demo. Don't trade with the real money. Okay, I really recommend it today. That to not trade with real money. First, you need to train. So here you're gonna have that, but I'm not. You know, it's like you do you. So then you're gonna have the trade, and this is the something that I don't recommend doing much. I recommend doing it slowly, continually, because I can click here, you know, and I can buy. So let's say it's going to be 50, right? And you're gonna see that when you're gonna take a profit or when you're gonna lose, and you're gonna have the profit forecast, the open time, and that's something that you can actually see here, right? So this is something that you can actually do, and you can trade even here on it. So when you would have that, and I'm going to quick mode, I just want to show you how it works. Then you can see it here that you're going to find also the orders and copy trading and everything. So this is the normal mode, but then you're going to have also the quick mode. So this is for that. Now, what are some tips and tricks that I have for you? So the first thing is that you never want to trade when you're tired, when you're bored, when you know, it's like when you have an argument with your partner, or when you're just like, I don't know, when you had some few drinks, don't want to trade. You always need to have a strategy why you do what you do. So it needs to make sense for you. It's like, okay, this is you just wait for the setup. You sit on your hands, don't just like do it recklessly. Then also when you're gonna be here on Euro USD, whatever you're gonna trade, whatever instrument, don't trade everything. Then you always want to have a stop loss. That's like the first thing. Always want to have a stop loss and take profit. You need to know when you're taking a profit, when you're taking the loss. That's very important. Also then is like screenshot the trades, do some trading journal. My problem with trading on a phone is that, you know, there are other social media sites. So maybe you're not going to be fully focused how you would be in front of the computer. You always want to check and analyze also the leverage. What kind of leverage you have when you're going to purchase something, what kind of margin you have, and when you would be completely, you know, wiped out. So that's like another important thing that you need to know. Also, there are some pros and cons about trading the CFD. So yes, what is great about CFD is that you have options to earn more for lower margin. If I would need to, you know, trade a real Bitcoin, I would have to buy the Bitcoin and then I can trade it. But I can own the Bitcoin with fraction of the margin that is going to be taken from my own account. So that's a good thing. But also then is that you can actually short position. That's great too. So when you would click here the option to sell, that you can do it. You can short position with the CFD. But what is the con is that you have the leverage there. You have to be very careful about it. Again, I mention it. Also, another thing is that when you want to actually do the trading, you have to understand there are also some spread fees. Also, when they're going to be regards the news. And when you want to do the trading on the phone, for me, I'm not a huge fan of it. But also you have to be very patient with trading. Don't be in this urge to earn everything in one day. It's a lot about the discipline and patience. And one of the two mistakes that I was doing when trading is that the first thing is that when I would be in profit in $1,000, I wouldn't take it. It's like, because I want more, you know, it's like I want to make like 2K, 3K a day, because then I can get to 60 to 100K a month. Can you imagine this mindset? Is that I was like 1,000, I had the option to take it. I didn't take it. Then it ended up in minus 200. And I'm like, okay. Or another mistake that I was doing is that you need to actually know how many trades you want to take, right? Is then in a day that, okay, I'm going to do 3 trades, waiting for the setup, and that's it. And then what would happen in me is that I would make first hour about like $800, $700. It would be insane. But do you know what happened then? Do you think that I would stop trading? It's like, okay, I got the target. $700, $800 a day is insane money. That's something that someone that just earns in a whole month in my country. But no, I was trading into the night. And here we got it, right? And then I lost everything. And I went even minus $100. I remember the day. It was a huge lesson. So the biggest difficulty with trading is the discipline. But I really perceive that right now with your life too. When you have so many distractions, everything wants to take your attention. To be focused on one thing, you know, to be focused, consistent, have self-control, self-discipline, and it's like you can achieve so much stuff because everybody's addicted. So here also you're gonna find the strategy, and there, as I mentioned, you can also click here the buy, and you see some signals here, and that's something that you can also check out for yourself. The kind of like the trading opportunities, and maybe you can like, you know, learn more about it. And then for the home, of course, you're gonna have the, as I mentioned, the trading opportunities, the fees that you can check out for whatever you want to trade. So default ratio, the leverage here, commodities, indices, cryptocurrencies, shares, the overnight fees. Then when we're gonna go further, you're gonna find the forum. So for the forum, this is like the trading sentiment here, and here in orders, you're gonna have the trading orders and the copy trading that you can check out if you like to do it. So for example, you got like 61,000 return. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope it provided a little bit of value, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day and goodbye. See ya.